Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to, I think, the most requested makeup look I've ever had on this channel. No lie. So of course I had to do it right away. You guys asked for the look I was wearing in my previous video, which was very glam brown smoky eye. I was wearing some green contacts, which I feel like you really couldn't tell a difference, but I mean, I was wearing those. I couldn't put them on today. My lazy eye was just like, no, not having it. I couldn't put those on, and then I tried putting these on, which these are supposed to be hazel, but they look more like a grayish to me. I don't know, I love them. Anyways, a company sent over some contacts, and that's why you guys have been seeing me wear contacts lately. I wanted to test them out and see which ones I like, which ones are comfortable. I still have some blue ones, but I feel like the blue ones make me look like super like super freaky. I don't know, I feel like a vampire with the blue ones. The gray ones too, those make me look like I'm like that the whole time. I like these a lot and the green ones, but anyways, I'm rambling. So the look I did, which honestly I've told you guys has been brown, but I think the glitter is what definitely made the look more glam, and I did nude lips. So I didn't use like a lot of new products. This is probably more of like a full face of old makeup favorites. I pulled out my Tati Beauty palette, which I hadn't used in ages, my Dose of Colors foundation, Dose of Colors concealer, and you know, some favorites that are just like staples in my collection. But I also pulled out a bullet lipstick, which I was wearing in that look actually. But you guys know me, I don't really wear these lipsticks. This nude one specifically from Smashbox, I have had for a while, but I really like it for like a nude lip, and it's the color Nylon Nude. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this look. I feel like it's very simple for me, and well, my opinion, it's very simple. But I'm glad you guys liked it. I don't think I've gotten a request for a look more than for this look. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get on with the tutorial. Let's get started with the primer, which I'm using the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. And I do want to say I am so sorry for the gum that I'm chewing. I totally forgot that I was chewing the gum and didn't spit it out before I started recording, and the stain on my arm, I really don't know what it is. Anyways, now that I applied the first primer, moving on to the Touch in Sol Icy Sherbet primer. I really like this stuff. I feel like it smooths out my skin, and it gives me such a like a smooth canvas before applying my foundation. And I like to apply this more concentrated where I have my larger pores, but I do blend it out towards, you know, the outer parts of my face and all around my face, especially where I have acne or pimples. I feel like it smooths out that area as well. Oh my gosh, the gum is bothering me like you guys have no idea. I am so sorry. I hate seeing. Anyways, moving on. I like to blend this in completely all over my face, and the key to this primer for me is to let it dry completely before going in with my foundation, or I will have like a patchy foundation, and that's with any foundations that I've mixed with this primer. Now the foundations that I'm going to be using are the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless and the Dose of Colors foundation. Very full coverage foundation, but right now I feel like it's a little too yellow for my skin, and mixing it with the Maybelline foundation gives me just like the perfect combo, which I'm almost out of this, as you guys can tell, but I really like this combination because it tones down the like super matte look of the Dose of Colors foundation, but it still looks full coverage and not heavy or cakey, which is why I like mixing that foundation with any of my full coverage foundations. And as you guys can see, it covers very well all my redness, all my acne. I have a lot of acne right now, that time of the month, so annoying. I feel like I broke out like extremely this time, and it is annoying, and these breakouts are very painful this time. Anyways, blending this out with my Wet n Wild sponge. This is the purple one. I think it was from their Halloween collection a couple years ago. I really like this sponge. It's one of my favorites. Moving on to concealer, I am also using the Dose of Colors concealer, and I know it looks a little weird in color, but I am trying to finish this up completely. I am almost out of it, which is why I feel like the color is changing, but you know, I have maybe like 2 more uses. This was one of them, and I'm blending that out with a Dose of Color sponge, which is really spongy and bouncy. Not spongy, bouncy, and I hadn't used it in a while. This was one of my favorite sponges, and as you guys can tell, I have to hold my sponge this way, otherwise I will stab my sponge with my nails. I have been stabbing the majority of my sponges, but this one I really wanted to use it to blend out the concealer because I feel like it gives such a seamless look because the sponge is just nice and not too heavy. Moving on to contour, I am using the Wet n Wild Oaks on You contour stick. I love this stuff. It's what I use all the time, and I specifically like to apply it with the e.l.f. putty brush. They made this brush specifically to apply your putty primer, but I didn't like it so much for the primer. I love it though to blend out my contour. Any cream contour I've tried with this brush, I have loved it. It just blends everything so nicely. And then I'm going in with a smaller brush to do the nose contour. Now I will be applying a little more nose contour, but that's only because I set my contour completely with my setting powder. And I don't know if a lot of people do that, but I just like to do my makeup that way. I will set my entire face with my setting powder, like we're going to do now with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I take this powder on a big little poof and I just set everything. Obviously the powder I concentrate it where I apply the concealer, but I still go over my contour, my cream contour, with the sponge to set everything. For me, it just gives my contour such a seamless look. I will be going in with a bronzer, powder bronzer, but I feel like when I set my cream contour with a powder bronzer, it just makes it muddy. I don't know if maybe I was mixing the cream with the powder bronzer that just didn't mesh well, but this is how I do it now. Then I take a brush and I blend everything out, just make sure I blend that powder in nice in the skin and remove all the excess. I don't really do any baking. And then I'm going to go in with my Alamar Cosmetics palette and take the middle shade, which clearly is my favorite, and then go over my cream contour. And this just, I feel like it gives me such a beautiful contour look. And I also really like this technique because it makes my contour last longer. When I was just doing powder bronzers, I feel like it would fade away quickly. It wouldn't last the whole day. And that's what I like about this, that I apply the cream, then I set it with my powder, and then I go over it with a powder bronzer. That might just be me, my mind, it works. So I'm going to keep doing it because I really like how it looks on my skin. Now going on with blush, I'm using this Pat McGrath blush that I've told you guys I liked a lot recently. This color is definitely out of my comfort zone, which is why I wanted to use it, but I feel like it paired well with the brown eye look, and I didn't want something too like shimmery or like a baked blush because I was going to do glitter on the eyes. So I wanted, like the glitter to be the focus and a little bit of glow, obviously, that I will be applying. But let's move on to the eye look. Now that the eye look is done, we're moving on to highlighter. I've been using this one from Jacqueline Cosmetics in the shade Bomb. And recently I've been taking a brush that I use to apply my inner corner highlight to do my nose highlight. And I love it because I feel like it's more precise than when I use my finger. I feel like my chubby finger just smudges it all over my nose. And with the little brush that I use to apply inner corner highlight, it's more precise and it applies it exactly where I want it, which I will also be applying a little bit in the inner corner just for a little pop. Moving on to lips, I'm using the e.l.f. Retro Paradise lip liner, they're my favorite lip liners. If you guys can still find these, pick them up. Really, the lip kit, it comes with 3 nude lip liners and a hot pink one and a lip gloss. I am obsessed with the nude lip liners. This is number 2, and I'm just going to outline my lips, fill them in a little bit just from the sides, just to give a little more dimension, because I'm going to be going in with a lipstick. Yes, you guys heard that right. I know I haven't used a regular lipstick in forever, but this is one of my favorite nudes, and it's a Be Legendary collection from Smashbox. I think the color is Nylon Nude. It's just such a pretty creamy nude, and I feel like it went perfect with this eye look because I wanted something glossy and nude, and this is super comfortable on the lips. Now I'm going to pair it with a Patrick Ta lip gloss. I think this color she's an influencer. I definitely want to pick up more shades because they are so beautiful, and the glitter and shimmer it has, but it's not gritty, and it just makes the lips look so juicy and glossy. I absolutely love this lip gloss so much. So what did you guys think of the look? Let me know in the comments down below if you guys liked it. Also, if you guys like tutorials, I know they're not that popular anymore. At least on my channel, they're not really popular. But if you guys like them, I will continue to do them. Honestly, I love doing tutorials. They are time consuming, but they are so much fun in my opinion. And you guys know I like to dress up, you know, add earrings and dress up with the shirts and do backdrops. For me, that's fun. So I enjoy doing them, even if they're not as popular and they don't get as watched as like my other videos. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, for requesting this look. I had a lot of fun recreating it, and it's actually one of my favorite looks that I have done in a while. So I will continue on with more colors like this and more glittery fun looks, especially since I cannot wait for fall to get here. Like, I am counting the days for fall, the first rain, the first leaves. Like, the day summer started, I was waiting for fall already. If you guys have been here on this channel, you guys know I don't like the heat. So I am waiting for fall like none other. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.